Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Shyanne Matthews, and I am an indoor agriculturalist as well as founder and CEO of my brand, In the Pink Produce LLC. To be completely honest with you all, I love fast food. I'm a teenager who goes to school in a food desert, which means healthy food isn't always available to me, but there are options to eat. I love McDonald's, I love going to Burger King, Taco Bell, and nobody doesn't like a good chicken spot. This is the number of people during the COVID-19 pandemic who were unfortunately hospitalized, not because of COVID-19 itself, but because of the obesity rates and the other health problems that they had that weakened their immune system. This number is ridiculously too high. During COVID, the world shut completely down. And growing up in New York City, constantly hearing the hustle and the bustle of what's going on around me, having this quiet atmosphere was so life-changing. As many of you can assume, I'm a social butterfly. I love getting up, I love talking to people, I love interaction. So having to stay in the house and only talk to my mother, my father, and my little sisters was very entertaining, but I ate for that reaction. I ached for more people. I ached to connect with more. This is a map of Southern Brooklyn that you're looking at. I live in Mill Basin. All these little red dots that you are observing are the farmers markets. There's none in my community. There's none near me, and the closest one is roughly 2 bus rides, AKA 35 minutes away. This becomes a personal problem. In order for me to get the fresh fruits and vegetables that my body needs to process as a growing young woman, I have to get on 2 buses, or I have to rely on my parents for them to give me all the fruits, vegetables, and other nutrients that I need. But as a self-sufficient young woman, I do go outside and I do want to eat healthy. I want to take that burden off of my parents and understand that this is my health that I need to take seriously. At the end of the day, it's my body that I'm putting all this junk food into, and I know that's not healthy for me. So I am taking that extra step to make sure that people in neighborhoods like mine are able to get the healthy food through hydroponic farming. This really started after the lockdown. In the fall of 2021, it was my freshman year of high school, and I didn't realize how much weight I had put on from COVID until I looked in the mirror and realized that I can't recognize myself. This isn't the young woman that went into lockdown, but now it's the young woman that is coming out of lockdown and wants to revert her health back to what it originally was. So I had a hydroponics class with my teacher, Dr. John, who helped me realize that it's not my fault that I live in a food desert. It's not my fault that I don't have the access to the healthy food that I need, but it is my responsibility now to ensure that I still take the measurements to get the healthy food. It is my responsibility now to ensure that I am working on myself and my health. That way I'm able to eat the healthy food that I need. I'm able to process everything. And from that, I was able to create my own business, In the Pink Produce LLC. And I got an internship at Farm One through amazing connections that I've made, not only through In the Pink, but because of the Build in Entrepreneurship class I've had with my teacher, Miss Primo. And, and having this internship at Farm One has really taught me what it means to be sustainable, what it means to run my own business and understand that this is my passion, this is my project, and I want other people to feel the same passion in my project that I feel for it, because we all relate to the convenience of fast food. Fast food is very quick, it's very accessible, but what a lot of us refuse to acknowledge is the give and take system that the fast food brings us. What we're giving them is our money for their convenience. What we're giving them is our time and our energy in going to spend the money. But what they're taking from us is our health. What they're taking from us is our youth. And what they're taking from us is the money that we are going to need in the future for those hospital bills if we continue to eat these kinds of foods. As previously mentioned, In the Pink Produce LLC is an all-girls hydroponic farming company in the Canarsie Flatlands area aimed to solve the food desert, food swamp issues. Now, what is hydroponics? Hydroponics is farming without soil. What we do is we deliver nutrient-rich water directly to the plant's roots. That way, they are able to get all the nutrients that they need to grow. Going to school and having my brand allows me to show the students around me what eating does to our bodies. Having the hydroponics class available in schools like mine has motivated our school community to eat healthy and realize what our current diet culture is producing. In the Pink Produce makes healthy food fashionable, it makes it accessible, and it makes it sustainable. No one should have to go a single day without eating a fruit or a vegetable, which is the unfortunate reality of 33.8% of adults in New York State. What we do acknowledge is that my generation, Gen Z, we love authenticity. We do not want you to talk to me as if I don't understand, or if your brand cannot connect to mine, then I won't want to invest in your brand because there's nothing that relates to me. I cannot see myself in this space. I cannot see myself in this brand, which is why a lot of us often neglect these new companies because they're not making it relatable for us. But what we do now, we make sure that little Black boys and girls are able to see themselves in these spaces. We provide internship opportunities. That way they are able to come to the school and say, hey, my teacher looks like me, and he is a certified hydroponic scientist. He is teaching me what I need to be self-sufficient and self-sustainable. Our specific products include pesto, salsa, and a wide array of different fruits and vegetables. This is important because these are accessible now. The same convenience you get from McDonald's, you're able to get from the pesto and the salsa. I know I like to snack personally. I love snacking. So having these little things available make it healthy for me to snack now. I look forward to snack time because I'm able to have the nutrient-rich fruits and vegetables that I need. My first experience farming with Dr. John, my hydroponic teacher, I planted my seed, I germinated it, I planted it, and I harvested a bell pepper. The first bite into that bell pepper felt surreal because I love bell peppers. I used to make my parents go to the supermarket, buy the little bag of mini bell peppers, and that's what I would snack on. But tasting the difference between what I've grown and what I've produced versus what other farms have grown and produced, I realized that my farming experience, it's crisper, it's juicier, and it's sweeter. We pay homage to brands like Farm One and Gotham Greens because these are other hydroponic farming companies in the city who allow for you to come in their buildings and tour these buildings and understand that you can do this on your own. Hydroponic systems are very small and very convenient. The estimated market for hydroponic farming is to be $91 billion. Currently, it's estimated to be around 20 to 30 billion. Having this market growth makes us realize that we do have the money to produce these farms in communities like ours. We can put these systems in communities like ours, and that's what we need. Hydroponic farming uses 90% less water than traditional conventional farming. It grows food faster, and it doesn't need soil. New York City does not have the land or the resources to use conventional farming methods. So we need fresh fruits and vegetables, which is why we must find other solutions. To include hydroponic farming in school curriculums and different urban communities, it will improve the lives of the people who normally wouldn't have the chance or the opportunity to eat healthy constantly. We don't need 15 McDonald's on each block corner. We need a hydroponic center where people are able to go in for free, learn how to grow their own fruits and vegetables, learn how to harvest their own fruits and vegetables, and be self-sufficient. Healthy food should be accessible to all, regardless of your race, your gender, or your economic status. Thank you.